Christina Thompson, we always appreciate it. Okay, let's continue the conversation about this. Joining us now for discussion, the mayor of the borough of Montvale, New Jersey, Mike Ghassali. Mr. Mayor, good to see you. I understand that 2 days ago on Wednesday, you met with some law enforcement on a briefing. You have said you came back from that meeting very disappointed. Can you elaborate?
Good afternoon. So they did say we have to tell you this in person. So we drove down 2 hours to get there. They took us 45 minutes late. We had to go to 2 checkpoints. And what they said is, before you leave, we will tell you everything that we know. And I quote, "It's nothing. We don't know where they're coming from, where they're going to. What we know is that they are about the size of a small car, and they hover for about 6 hours. But they don't have any frequency that they can catch. So tell your residents that they're safe, as far as we know, but we don't know anything else."
That sounds, Mayor, that sounds completely, obviously unsatisfying. You make this drive, you're promised information, you come back with absolutely nothing, not just for you to understand as the mayor, but also what to tell residents. How have you been handling what I'm sure are myriad questions coming your way?
So they're very frustrated, and there's a fear. There's actually a genuine fear because we have a reservoir, and we've seen these drones. We've seen them last night. They were flying in sync. Now, there are small planes because we are on the route to Teterboro Airport, and some see small plane. They say it's a drone. So there is a mix. But what we saw yesterday, they were in sync, and they were hovering, and they were large. They maybe 500-600 feet off the ground. They were not that high. So there's a genuine fear that we don't know if they are dropping something in the reservoir. They're just taking pictures. We have no idea.
So you said that these drones are in the size of a small car. I think when we think about drones, maybe people are hopeful this is just recreation.
Exactly.
You know, but
the little ones that fly over the beach.
Right.
And, yes.
But I don't know too many people in recreation that have ones that are the size of a small car. Your thoughts on that?
So I own a drone. I have a handheld drone that I fly. I have the permit. I took the safety class for it. It's registered. If I fly it over 400 feet, I get a message that I am in violation. So at 400 feet, I know what it looks like, my own drone. These were probably 100 times the size of my drone. They were at that distance. They had to be a size of small car, a dining table, and they were just, standing there.
Crazy. And I also know, we were showing that map that was actually very helpful where they've been spotted. And we now have reports, as you can see there, the Picatinny Arsenal military base, multiple drones flying in restricted zones over naval bases. We also saw on that map, we saw where President Trump's National Golf Club is, also major cities, Philadelphia and New York. But again, a very interesting area that we're seeing there. We know now that they've also been spotted in Connecticut. Have you reached out to the federal government for more information after not getting your questions answered?
No, I've been looking around and speaking to people. I spoke to the engineers that they do surveying, and they do survey at nights because there are less cars and less interruptions. They fly in a pattern, which these do. But they are all registered with the FAA, and they would emit a signal. These drones don't emit any signals, which is even more scarier that we can't catch that. We have a ham radio operator that suggests maybe they are on a ham frequency, and I don't have any answers. I have not reached out outside of my circle, but it's been a few weeks now. And for us to sit here in the United States and say that we really don't know what's in our skies, it's scary.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, you're not the only one worried about this. Your governor, Phil Murphy, he says he wants to press the federal government for more answers as well. So a lot of unknown right now, and Americans want answers for sure. Thanks for coming on, and best of luck with everything. Obviously, we're going to keep tracking this.
Yeah, I hope you get some answers soon. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.